6 months, we'll probably invest even more into it. And like I said, if it's something you really want to do, obviously make sure you have the budget for it and do it correctly. But at the same time, truly put your all into it. Don't do it halfway. Okay, what's up, guys? Yeah, not out yet. The sun is out. It is a little different this weekend. I've gotten to sleep in a little bit, which felt really nice to and not really even sleep in. I woke up at 5 when my alarm went off, and then, 6:30 again, and I kind of just laid there. I went kind of back to sleep, but I woke up around 7:15, which is typical of me. I don't know why, but 7 o'clock is literally like my body's like, okay, that's enough, and I have to get up. So I got up, let my dog out, washed my face, brushed my teeth. I ate breakfast, as you guys saw. And so today is heat training. And so I'll be going out around the highest point of the heat here in Texas. And for us, it's later on in the afternoon. It's not mid-afternoon. It's literally around like 1, 2, 3, like 4-ish, like around that time. So I'll probably go around, I think around 1 o'clock. It's meant to be 89 outside, 90 degrees. So that'll be perfect because the high is like 92. So not as like much higher. So go outside around 1 o'clock, get my heat training in. Just about an hour, hour and a half, possibly 2 hours will feel where my body is. Don't want to overdo that. But just to make sure I'm getting enough fluids in while I'm riding, just to gauge where I am in that aspect of the heat and knowing how to fuel during that time. Because, even though it's going to be November and everybody's like, yo, it's not going to be that hot, you just never know here in Texas. Like, I remember it being hot all the way up until February last year, and then that's when it kind of got cold, around February, March area, and it got cold for a little bit. But during the day it's a little hotter. So yeah, also with my shoes, that's gonna kind of tell me if not last week, but week before last, if it was my shoes or if it was just me kind of in that transition period of moving from not being clipped in to clipped in. So we'll see where we are there. And then if it's still, my foot's still kind of getting numb, then I'm going to go back in and see the adjustments that I can make with my shoe and my bike. It might be the shoe is just a little bit too big, as much as I'm trying to keep them tight. I don't know if they're staying tight, so I might need to get a new shoe, a different shoe, to accommodate for that. So we'll see. But I am happy I changed over to clip-ins. It was the best decision. I'm going faster, and also I'm just staying more consistent with it. It also, my foot's not moving. That's a huge thing. So when I'm going fast enough, I'm good. And also just, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, we're just kind of going to edit today or this morning until it's time to go. Hang out with my dog for a little bit. And then right before, I'm probably going to have G1M Sport Plus just to give me a little caffeine for that workout. I'm having coffee right now, but that's going to run out by the time 1 o'clock comes around because I just started drinking that at 8:30. So we're going to have a little G1M Sport Plus, and then we are going to have G1M with some electrolytes, the BPN electrolytes as well. And then we'll have another water with just electrolytes, and that's it. And then I'll have one more bottle of water with all just simple water, and we'll put that all in a cooler so it can stay cool while I'm out there. So if I ever come back to the car, I'll need it. That is a thing I need to do today or tomorrow. I need to get another bottle holder because I need to have 2 at all times, because when I'm out there I'm not gonna have that. So I need to have 2 of those for fueling today. I'll let you guys know now. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the gels, which are the apple cinnamon from BPN. And I'm gonna have like the little pouches, which the electrolyte pouches, they do wonders for me. Not only just for biking, but bowling the other day. I don't know what it was. I had cereal and then I had that. That combination together, it gave me so much energy to be able to bowl and actually talk to people. Like I didn't feel tired, which was super weird, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, we're gonna have those, and we're gonna have applesauce as well. So those are gonna be my three things. I've cut out pretzels. They weren't really helping me as much as I thought they were, and I've just been doing gels, electrolytes, and applesauce, and those have really been helping me as I go along. And also the little chewables, the little, I guess, gummies, yeah, gummies that I got, which I love the tropical flavor from Cliff, those blocks, the block gummies, so good. I recommend those highly, highly recommend those. But yeah, that's basically what my fueling is going to be looking like for this 2 hour block. And yeah, after that, we'll come home, probably relax because the vlog will be edited, and probably start, you know, getting ready for the week as we always do. I'm trying to now get more ready earlier. So like today, I'll probably make my steak and my chicken, the rice and the vegetables. So at least my lunch for the week is done. And then tomorrow will be breakfast, which would be, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do oatmeal next week or do the eggs like I did this week. I think I might do the eggs again. I don't know if I'm going to get bigger tortillas. We'll see. You guys come along with me. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is the plan. So let's get to it. I'm going to edit, wash these dishes. It's almost 9:30, so we still got time to just kind of focus and get the work in that we need to get in. And yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys when I am out about to do this 2 hour heat-induced heat training bike ride. Okay, so I wanted to come on here real quick to share with you guys my shoes. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Hold on. Yup. new cycling shoes. Oh, thank goodness I did. The other shoes I had that they gave to me, and I appreciate them giving them to me. The woman before them, she had stretched out the left shoe. And every time I pulled up on that left side, no matter how tight I made the shoe, my foot would just start to slip out. And it would just be moving. And my right side felt fine because it was tight and secured in it. And so I was like, no, my foot is meant to be tight and secure, not moving. It's like any other shoe, right? Basketball, you don't want your foot to be moving in the shoe, in any other sport as well. So it's the same thing. It's the same concept. And as I would say, my mom would say, when you're really getting into something and you're really going to do it, sometimes you have to go with something new because you want to have the best to avoid injury. And so I went with something new because I want to avoid injury. And my foot is a 39. I bought 38s. Those are going to get sent back. And so I'm excited. I am excited to ride in these. I know might be an adjustment period, but I don't think so because my foot has gotten used to kind of, being in 39s and being in a tighter shoe. I like these ones. Let's just take them out. They have my same, hook ends on the bottom, so that's pretty easy and great. So, same hook ends on the bottom. That one just dropped. Okay. And I like these better because they tighten in like this, so you just twist them and they tighten to the precise tightness that you need. And so for me, that is, and then you just pull it out and you can just pull your foot out of it. And that to me is everything, because cycling is something that is, you can't, and I understand why people say it's a lot of money in cycling. It is. But this is the last thing I'm spending money on for cycling for a long time, except for another water bottle holder. That's it. I'm about to go correct my Sight Plus and make it into miles. But yeah, this is the last thing that I'm getting for a minute, at least for another 6 months, because it's literally been 6 months since I got my bike and I actually started investing more into cycling. So another 6 months, we'll probably invest even more into it. And like I said, if it's something you really want to do, obviously make sure you have the budget for it and do it correctly. But at the same time, truly put your all into it. Don't do it halfway, because doing it halfway is not going to do you any justice. When you are truly committed to something, commit to it. And if you fail, that's okay. You can either make corrections to be successful in it, or you can also say, look, I gave this my all and it didn't work out, and that's okay. So as long as you know at the end of the day you gave it your all and you're not questioning what could I have done more, then do it. I used to be scared of failure too. But failure is a part of life. And so until we accept that failure is a part of life, we will never achieve the great things that we were called to achieve in life. All that being said over shoes, but it's true. And so, yeah, but I got new shoes and I'm excited to ride in them on Saturday. Cannot wait. I'll probably test them out on the stationary bike to see how they feel and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably test them out on a stationary bike. I'm really, really, really excited. Yeah, the BOAs, as it says, make sure for precise, dialed in precision fit. So that is something that's really also a plus with these, because the other ones were like straps and they would kind of be like, and so I was like, oh, please don't loosen, please don't loosen. Like I was just the whole time thinking about them. And I was really considering, I was like, I don't need new shoes, I can just get used to these. But I was like, no, let me get new ones so I'm just comfortable in the shoes that I have and I don't have to question anything. Kind of like the bike fit, right? Let me get the bike fit to, you know, ease my mind. And at the end of the day, I needed it. And so, you know, I'm going to continue to go in what my gut is telling me is like, no, I need new equipment to be able to do what I need to do, and these shoes are one of those. You know, bike is different. You can fit a bike to you that is your size. You can fit that to you, but shoes, you can't exactly fit worn out shoes to your feet. So, yeah. Anyway, oopsie. Good Lord, I keep dropping these things. I'll see you guys later.